Rocky, you want to eat some bugs? Huh? Rocky?
Alright guys, when you're feeding your bearded dragon crickets or roaches or any kind of insect like that, you want to go ahead and coat them in a vitamin, because these are pretty much required by bearded dragons. So we buy this Reptivite here with D3. It's made by ZoomEd, as you see. And what I do is I just sprinkle some in the bottom of my feeding container. This is another reason I actually use the container, not only so they're not crawling all over the terrarium for Rocky to try to chase around and they hide under the rocks and everything like that, but I put some of this powder in the container that I feed him in here. Makes it a lot easier for Rocky to get the roaches rather than having them crawl up under the carpet and the, whatever you have in there, hiding under the rocks and all that. But it makes it a lot easier to coat the insects in this vitamin powder that's pretty much something your bearded dragon needs for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and drop some in here. Yeehaw! You can go ahead and dance to this music, baby. And take notice of Rocky. He starts to watch these things in a minute and starts to dance. It's pretty cool. Alright, now it's time to just give these bugs a toss through the powder. Get them all coated in the vitamin powder. Except that one won't go down. I can't get that one on top down in the powder. Come on, get down there. Get down there, baby. There you go. Get some of that good stuff on you. Yeah, get back down there. Okay, Rocky, look at him dancing there. He is ready to go. He is ready to eat these things. It's been at least a week and a half since he's had any roaches, so he is definitely ready. Look at him go at it here. Doesn't that crunch sound just make you want one yourself? Oh, I think it's pretty gross when he crunches into him and you can hear the crunch. Oh, man, is that gross or what? I guess it sounds like a potato chip to him, but when I think about those guts spilling out in his mouth and everything, Rocky, you're disgusting. He definitely wants more, though. He is going to town today on these Dubia roaches. Is that all of them, Rocky? He wants more. Okay. I don't know, like 10 maybe? He hasn't had any in a while though.
Online students who couldn't attend graduation. We want to present you with your Bachelor's of Arts degree because we believe student success is success worth celebrating. Southern Union
He's still excited.
committed to your success from day one to graduation and beyond. Find your program
He's messing up his paper towel.
at snhu.edu.
Yeah, so you can definitely see Rocky getting super excited. He usually does this every time I start getting some Dubia roaches for him to eat. When he knows it's about time to eat some protein, he gets super excited. I love it. He gets so excited. He can't wait to get in there. And this is his second feeding. I fed him about 10 the first time, and this is another 10. And he gobbles all these up like my kid's eating Cheetos or something. Yeah. He definitely likes them. Now, these Dubia roaches, they supposedly are one of the best feeders to feed a bearded dragon. Each one of these things has about 4 to 5, is worth about 4 to 5 crickets. They also don't jump around like crickets. Crickets can bite your bearded dragon, especially when your bearded dragon is young. These things cannot bite, they can't jump, and they offer about 4 to 5 times the nutritional value of a cricket. A cricket is mostly endoskeleton and doesn't have a lot of the yummy, gooey guts that a Dubia does. Dubia has an exoskeleton, but the nutritional value is really the inside part, that juicy crap that, that makes you and I get the chills thinking about biting into one. Well, that's actually good for a bearded dragon. So these things are supposedly one of the best feeders, and I can tell you, these things are extremely easy to breed. I have a couple of breeding videos on my YouTube channel. You can definitely check those out. Other people have some great videos on how to breed Dubia roaches as well. But I mean, all I feed the Dubias is oranges, and every once in a while throw in a few pieces of bread, or a couple of pieces of bread, and I make sure they keep warm enough, above 80 degrees to breed. Try to keep them between 85 and 95 actually. I just bought a little, $10 heater at Walmart, and I put it on, I think, low, and I put it right next to the plastic tub that I keep them in. They don't escape. I put in some clear plastic packaging tape near the top of my plastic tub so they can't crawl out, and they don't escape. And even though the males grow wings on the Dubia roaches, they don't fly. They can't fly. So they are extremely easy to breed and raise, and they make a great feeder. If you try to buy them yourself, though, you're going to spend a fortune, especially when your bearded dragon is young and requires a lot of protein. But here, even as an adult, when they don't eat nearly as much protein, I believe on this feeding, Rocky ate about 24, 25 Dubias, and quite a bit for Rocky. He usually doesn't eat this many. Usually he only eats about 8 or 10 about every week, as he is fully grown now. But as you can see, he was really hungry today. It's probably been 10 days or a couple weeks since he's had any Dubias at this point, and he was definitely ready for him. Now, he does eat fresh vegetables every day. As you can see, it's time to put some more fresh vegetables in his cage there. But this is what he really, really loves, is the Dubias. It's definitely his favorite food. Even more than biscuits and gravy, if you've seen that video. But you can see him just going to town on these things. Crunch. That crunch might make me want a potato chip, but it definitely doesn't make me want to eat a Dubia roach. I don't know about you guys, but you can see he's still ready there, and he just snaps them up like nothing. Oh, we love our bearded dragon. I love Rocky to pieces. Evidently, their average lifespan is about only 6 years. But I'm hoping that Rocky lives a lot longer than 6 years. Evidently, some of them live as long as like, 14, 15 years. But I love his eyes, too. When he's alert like that, I love the look he gets in his eyes. Here I started playing with him. I've never done this before. And I started tapping on the side of the container. Watch him. His tongue. I'm making Rocky look silly. This is hilarious. He's all looking around. He's like, quit that. I'm thinking there's bugs. He's ready to strike with that big, long, sticky tongue of his. Oh, I'm teasing Rocky. Poor guy. So funny. This cracks me up. Oh, I'm teasing the poor guy. I love you, Rocky. You're such a good bearded dragon. Should we go ahead and feed you a couple more? Just for being a good bearded dragon. Let's go ahead and feed you a couple more. I'm not going to worry about getting them in the powder. You've already had enough vitamin powder today. You still hungry? Yes! Heck yeah, he's still hungry. Wow. Look at that. He's still looking for him. Look at him over there. Still looking for him. He's like, is there another one? Is there another one here? Here you go. Will you take it from me, Rocky? Will you take it from my hand? Heck yeah, he will. He sticks that big old sticky tongue out there and... Ew! Oh, that's gross, Rocky. How can you stand to eat them things, huh? How can you stand to eat those things? That's disgusting. Ah. I like the thought of you eating biscuits and gravy better. At least I don't have to hear that crunch. Oh, that's disgusting, Rocky. How can you do that to me? Oh, I'm going to have to start getting some earplugs when I feed you so I don't have to hear that crunch. No, we love our bearded dragon. He is like the coolest bearded dragon ever. Then again, I've never had a bearded dragon before him, but... Oh, I hope he lives a nice long time. I will definitely be a sad guy when he goes. All right, Rocky, I know you want more, but it's time to go back in your terrarium, buddy. I think you've had plenty. We need to get that. I bought him some new terrarium carpet. I need to get that in there for you, buddy. All right, say goodbye to YouTube, Rocky. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxter99. Be sure you comment. Be sure you subscribe. Be sure you rate my video down below. Take care, everybody, and say so long to Rocky. We'll see you in the next one.